Hi, I'm Sean Clark. Today I'm standing in front of the Buffalo Bill house from Silence of the Lambs. Welcome to Horror's Hallowed Grounds. The film opens at a location that is definitely off limits to the public, and that is the FBI Academy in Stafford, Virginia. That's where she does all her training and the offices. But then we go to another location. So right here is where the Baltimore State Forensic Hospital used to stand. Right in this area would have been the front of the building. Today it's just a parking lot. Not too exciting. Sadly, that beautiful piece of architecture is gone, and there's nothing but these crappy new buildings that nobody wants to look at. No history there. The history's been destroyed, but I'm here to document it, at least show you where it once was. Many of the interiors of this building were actually shot there as well, including the administration building as well as the cells in the basement. Sadly, all are gone today. As Clarice is leaving the hospital, she has a memory or a flashback, if you will, to her childhood, seeing her father coming home from work. Now right here, in the role of her father, is my good buddy Nate, the crazy Italian, and he does like to go by that, so that's what he's being called for the purpose of this video. Anyhow, as you can see here, his acting chops are stellar as he reenacts the scenes with her father. I mean, hey, if there was some sort of YouTube awards for acting, my boy Nate here crushed it. He deserves one. Check it out. In dual roles. Boom! He's now the guy in the car driving by. The friendly neighbor giving a friendly wave. And here's a couple pics he took as well of the house up close. You can see that fake brick still on the house today. Porch has been added to a little bit, but otherwise, still looks the same. And now we're going to your self-storage. Check out the sign. I always thought this was a fake sign, but apparently it was the real deal. And there it was the whole time, right in front of my face. My boy Nate's going to take over this section. Hear what he's got to say.
Crazy Italian guy here again, coming at you from beautiful Homestead, PA, where we've discovered the actual garage Clarice went into in search of more evidence. Here it is. As you can see, it's not the same old wooden door it was 30 years ago. But this is where Clarice used her jack to open it up so she could slide under, incurring a small laceration to her leg, where she found the severed head in the jar, leading her one step closer to Buffalo Bill. Oh, all right. Oh, if this door should follow me or anything should happen, Sean Clark knows I'm here. Check out Horror's Hallowed Grounds. Well, we made it inside. Things sure have changed. But here's where Clarice found the car and the severed head inside. This is it.
As you can see, it's changed quite a bit. Those windows still look the same as they did in the film. They match up well to the one seen behind the car. Unfortunately, half of the storage facility has been torn down, and it's now in the process of being changed into a dance studio. We are at Bradford Court. This is the spot where Catherine gets abducted. It's this little kind of apartment complex. I don't know what you call this, apartments, condos. They would have shot the infrared, not infrared.
What would the garage is open? Buffalo Bill's coming out of there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
There he is right there. There's Bill.
put on a couple.
Wait, he looks like he's not size 14. He's like a 19 or 20. But no, they would have shot it from probably this corner right here.
Yeah.
Could have been shot this way. Her coming in, you can see the roof line there. And then she drives along and parks next to this car right there. Where Catherine was abducted. She parked right here. You saw the cat in the window up here. And Buffalo Bill was waiting right over there. He was loading his couch in the back of his van. So she walks along here after getting out of her car over here. And you see her walk along the side of the building here. Garages still look the same. You see her get up to this door right about here. And she looks over here and sees poor Buffalo Bill, or Jamie Gum, or James Gum. So right here is where the van was parked. And he's doing, trying to get the couch in the back. And then she's always, oh, what do you think? And, you know, you get inside, I want to get it all the way in. And puts it in there, and are you about a size 14? And from here, he takes her home. So now we're in front of the Gregg Funeral Home right behind me. I'm not sure if it's a funeral home. It looks like it might be a residence now, but it is right next door to a church. But I'm gonna take a closer look and see what it is. I'm not sure what it is. Find out. So this does appear to just be someone's residence now. I don't think it ever really was a funeral home. I think that was all just put in for the film. But it's a beautiful home out here in the middle of nowhere. This is probably one of the further locations from Silence of the Lambs. So to make it out to this one, you have to be pretty hardcore. And we all know what I am, so don't need to get into that. I don't F around, you know what I'm talking about. America. This way, dinosaurs.
Those ones are on your.
We're looking for these, bro.
You want to figure it out.
Oh, come on, man. I wonder if there's any other ones or if this is it. Because they had like, it looked like there was like 4 T-Rexes in that shot.
I don't know about that. I don't think it was. I think it was just the other ones.
So these would be the ones. They must have just repositioned them and shit. Oh, there's more over there.
That right there, that's the shot.
So, one of the T-Rexes that you see in the film is currently at the Pittsburgh airport. Right here on display, just as you get off the trains heading to baggage claim. Can you see? Screen used.
Another location at the Carnegie Museum of Natural History is when Clarice meets with the 2 bug experts. This area you see them walking through here is actually their storage area and is off limits to the public. I did try to get in, but it was a no-go, but I did verify it does exist and is there. And within walking distance is the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall and Museum, which we are headed to right now.
Now I'm standing in front of the Shelby County Courthouse, as seen in Silence of the Lambs. This is where they had Hannibal Lecter locked up inside. This is the cage and all that good stuff, the elevator, all inside here. It's actually a museum here in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're gonna go inside and take a look. So I'm here at the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hall with my boy Nate. HHG super fan.
Super.
Saw me filming on the corner and almost hit like 2 people in the street. Pulled out. Holy shit! Is that Sean Clark? Isn't HHG happening?
They had to get out of the way.
Bro, he had to fight. He's totally mad rushing this. Just said, I'm getting in there. You can't stop me. And so he's going to be tagging along with me here. Actually, he's my driver on this little expedition, if you will.
Drive like the wind, bro.
Like the wind. I mean, I've had to tell him where every fucking thing is, but he's supposed to be local. Said he got my back. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we're going to go inside and see where Lecter did his business at this beautiful museum behind us. Let's go inside. Fake elevator right here, which is actually, as you can see, an auditorium. So behind the elevator door is this room. So no elevator, just a giant auditorium.
These are the actual stairs going from downstairs to upstairs where the cage was. And that's veteran character actor David Early. You might recognize him from Dawn of the Dead or Creepshow. Now take a look on the wall there. See that imperfection on the wall above his head? You can still see it. Right there. Still there. Now at the top of the staircase, it does lead to the hallway that they go down. So look on the wall there. See that box on the wall right there? You'll see that at the end of the hallway when you see the shot from the film. I know this hallway looks a lot longer with the lens I'm using versus the lens they used, but this is the hallway, and believe me, it's not that long. And there's that box on the wall at the end of the hallway to the right. See it? And here's the fake elevator. Now that fake elevator is actually this office you'll see here to the right. Right there. And then to the left, that's the room where the cage was, which is where we're going to go into right now. At the end of this hallway is the entrance that she walks in. Unfortunately, that day it was covered up. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But the day we came there, they were setting up for a wedding, but they were kind enough to let us come in and shoot a little footage and enjoy some tunes.
We should see if Homeboy knows Goodbye Horses. You know Goodbye Horses? Wow, this is so cool. We got inside, huh, bro? Get in there.
Dude, totally inside because of you, dude. Your star access power.
No, bro, come on.
Right here, you'll see a cameo appearance from director George Romero. Now, as they're walking to the door, if you look to the left, you'll see the corner of the stage. Now, unfortunately, that door they went through was covered up with this sort of tarp thing the day we were there. That's this door. And I don't even think those doors were even on it. I think it's just an opening now. But we went in through the side there that's covered with that weird fence. I don't know why that's there. Now we head to the Bimmel residence over this beautiful bridge that we drove really far to get to just show you this bridge. It's dedication. I want you to really take it in because it's exciting. Enjoy this.
The bridge. Check it. Pretty awesome. And beautiful. What is that again? And beautiful Benwood. Beautiful Benwood, West Virginia. Gorgeous. Palatial. Look at this. On the river. Don't get much better than that. Paradise. Paradise. No, it's all right. There's a bridge. It's got a bridge. That's what.
One of the highlights of my trip to Pennsylvania to film Silence of the Lambs locations was meeting Jan and Terry. They are the owners of the Bimmel residence, and they owned it back when they shot the film. They had so many incredible stories and were so kind and generous. I just hope you appreciate the footage they allowed me to shoot. Enjoy this.
So now we're in Glen Willard, Pennsylvania, at the Bimmel house. Right up there, upstairs, is where she discovers the pattern that leads her to realize he's making a suit. Right in there. Did they actually shoot around back? Was that looking into the backyard?
Yes.
Is it okay if I walk around and take a look?
Help yourself.
Thank you so much. This is so cool.
The railing they had is gone.
Oh yeah, there was some weird like pipe railing, right? Was it like a...
It was wood.
Oh, was it wood?
It was all different shapes.
This is so neat.
The pigeon coop is in my neighbor's yard.
There's an opening shot. It looks like a birdhouse mailbox or something. Where was that? Do you know? Was that shot somewhere else? Because it could have been anywhere.
That could have been anywhere. The little camper is gone that was here.
Yeah. So she was up in that room, right?
Yeah, the lady on the windowsill is that window on the next house.
Oh, the one right there?
Yeah, the top floor.
Oh, it's funny. We were just watching the scene and we were like, I wonder where that house is. Because you know in movies they cut stuff. It could be anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
And, of course, we painted the house since then.
And she's looking out
Yes.
here. And the camper would have been...
Right in this area over there. The pigeon coop was right here by the pole.
Uh-huh.
That is over there and it's fallen down, so you can't even get a picture of that.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
This is very cool. So when they have the shot where you can see the train passing...
That is not here. This is the wallpaper they put up.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
Yo, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm actually staying in the Buffalo Bill house this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Barriopolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
That is so cool.
And then you've got the...
That is so cool.
This is the...
And that's extra of this.
That's extra of this.
That is cool.
So they did your whole house. They did the whole house.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Cast and crew came in and took what they wanted.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
how they did it. Yeah, for sure. I can see it all painted.
That's, let him take a snapshot
see.
of that.
Oh, wow.
As a gift, they gave Nate and I each a piece of both styles of the production-made wallpaper. So cool.
See, this is...
Oh,
Is that the actual film
lazy-
used?
Yes, this was part of the set.
Nice.
wow.
And of course they special ordered these.
Oh, the curtains?
Draperies. The curtains were, they're gone that they made, special made in there.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, there's the windows. She did a scene with them 3 windows like that. There was a scene in there. I remember it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So neat. Oh, there's your figure.
Yes.
There he is. There he is. Look at this. Silence of the Lambs book signed by like the entire crew. That is crazy. That is so cool.
You want a picture of the front page too?
Yeah. Let me see the, yeah. You got a few people in here too on this page, right?
There you
Yeah.
go, right there.
Wow. That is so cool.
Help yourself.
Oh, so which door is it?
Appreciate it.
The back door was where they found the dress, and the front, or to the left, is where they found the music box. Used to be able to see the river over here.
Oh, remember we were saying that, showing the river, but it's covered now. This
Well-
was the river shot.
You'll have like, what's that?
So it would have been through, like out here?
Yeah, one of those windows there.
Oh, wow.
The river shot was covered up. It was all
Yeah, well, all these trees are blocking it now,
The
right?
trees are blocking. We had a big one come down, so the other one grew fast, and the fence had been put up.
So when she first walks in and it's the girls' room and she's looking through her items, is it this room?
That's
this room here. Okay.
Which would have been that corner over there.
Right here. And that's where she found the
That's where
pictures.
She found the music box with the pictures in it.
Ah, too bad you don't have that. That'd be a piece.
I don't have that.
So the dress was in here.
Correct.
So which window she was looking out of? This one?
That was this one.
That was that window there.
Okay.
Was that window there?
It would have been this window.
That was
then,
where
right?
she came
Yeah.
in, where the birdhouse and the trailer was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that
That
was
gotta
it.
be that one.
So in here she found the dress, and that was in here.
That was in that,
In that closet.
there.
Okay.
Dude, that's the actual closet right there.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And this was purple splashy wallpaper.
Wow.
And we took that out. And this was the insane horses wallpaper.
So it was on the back of this door, wasn't
It
it?
was on that door.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
And we got rid of the wallpaper in there too because I couldn't bear to look at it.
That is so good.
Bugging you too much.
Oh my lord, yes.
Okay.
There's the sewing machine where they were doing the skin.
That was at Buffalo Bill's
I know.
house.
I just saw
Wow.
a sewing machine
Yeah.
because there was the sewing machine. Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
I know.
Forgotten about it.
Yeah.
I watched that movie forever.
Yeah, it's 30 years old now.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch it in Buffalo Bill's house.
That's awesome.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah. We are now at Moxley's Drugs in Homestead, PA. At the time of filming, it was vacant and being renovated. You really don't get to see the inside of this place too much in the film, just this one shot right here, which I believe was shot from this angle. And now we're going to head to the wrong house. Yes, this is the house they thought Buffalo Bill lived at, but they were wrong. This is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania proper. If you look through the window of the van, you can see that house there, and that little window at the bottom. There it is right there. And he's going to head up to the front door of this wrong house. Now, I do believe the interior of this house was shot somewhere else. I do not believe it was shot at this residence. I don't know 100% for sure, but just based on looking at the house and the architecture of the inside, I would say it was somewhere else. And now we go to the grand finale. Buffalo Bill's house.
Lemons don't live here anymore.
Excuse me, sir. I really need to speak with you.
What's the problem, officer?
Well, Frederica used to work for Mrs. Lippman. Did you know her?
No, wait. Was she a great big fat person? I mean,
Yeah, she
really
was a big
fat, like
girlfriend.
excessively, like, box of Twinkies a day. You don't know what I mean, like ho-hos and cupcakes and, you know what I'm talking about.
Hello, we are now in the basement of Buffalo Bill's house with the current owner, Chris Rowan. Thank you so much for your hospitality and inviting us out here to be the first to experience this amazing place.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you guys being here, and it's a new venture, and lifelong horror fan here, and just looking to share it with a like-minded community out there. So
tell me, how did this happen?
Well,
I mean, I had the same idea one time, but I didn't have the guts to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
How did you come around to saying, I'm really going to do this?
Well, like I said, lifelong horror fan, been into this since I was a kid, started seeing all the movies in the 80s, the slashers specifically, Halloween and Freddy and Jason and all that. Big movie buff as a young age, went to a lot of cinema. I really fell in love with it at an early age, and it's been a mainstay in my life, my entire life. So, one day I read an article that Buffalo Bill's house went, for sale, on a horror website, and I was like, damn, that's cool. Where the hell is Buffalo Bill's? Google it. Where the hell is Perryopolis, Pennsylvania?
That is the question.
That is the question.
Here hopefully you will find out.
Yes, please do. But where the hell is Perryopolis, Pennsylvania? And sure enough, it's within driving distance of my own home base, just a few hours away. I shit you not if I tell you this was some master plan, because it wasn't. But immediately, gears started turning. I've been going to filming locations for a long, long time. Love it. It's a passionate thing for me to do.
I've done a few of those.
You don't say. But yeah, it sounds so fucking cliche, but there was just a light bulb that was like, man, what if I did this with Buffalo Bill's? The gears started to turn. What if I fucking shared it with the horror community? What if I took it to the next level and made it some place that was a horror destination that people could come and enjoy? I talked it over with my wife, and she was like,
that's hers going.
There you go. You're absolutely batshit crazy, but go see it. So that's what I did, which I would have done even if she said she wasn't on board, because that's the type of guy I am. And thankfully she was. That was that. So it came out and I saw the place. I fell in love, and very fortunate that I put in a bid and it was accepted. So
one of the things I thought was the coolest, or got me the most excited when I heard that you acquired this place, is when I found out about your background. Tell them a little bit about your background.
I work professionally in film production, since I got out of school, some time ago. Don't want to date myself too far, but, I work in, I'm old. Work in the art department, a little bit.
Not as old as me.
I work in the art department doing art direction and prop styling and set decorating, which basically means that, you cover the aesthetic needs of a film shoot or a commercial shoot or, video, whatever it may be, stills photography as well. I love doing aesthetics. It's been a passion of mine for a long, long time. I think that's something I naturally excel at. And I equated that to kind of utilizing that background in live event production to bring some of Buffalo Bill's to the world.
This is just a little taste of it, and this isn't even finished. This is just like he's in the process of getting it all together. We're seeing a sneak preview before it's all done.
Absolutely.
And it still blew us away. So I can't wait to see what he does when he has, a little more time.
Yes.
To get it all handled.
Absolutely. And like the other corollary part is, I'm the host of the New York City Horror Film Festival, which is great. A beautiful annual event that takes place in New York City every November or December. Very grateful to have shared hosting duties in that for some time now. And it's really a fantastic event. Horror's been a real staple of my life, and utilizing my professional background in film production as well as my passion for it just as a fan. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fan first and foremost. I think like you, it's kind of how we get into what we get into. It's using that passion and that fire, things that you love dearly, and to kind of decide to turn it into a business venture.
And it's really all about nostalgia, whether it be prop collecting or locations. It's all about the nostalgia, the sense of getting a little bit of what it was like to be there.
Absolutely.
I've always felt like horror film locations are like returning to your old elementary school.
Absolutely.
Where you're like, I've been here, but you haven't.
But you haven't. But you know it so well, and it feels like you have.
Yeah,
right?
So you get this sense of nostalgia.
Hell yeah.
And that's what's awesome about this, is you're being able to stay here. I mean, I go all over the world going to these filming locations, and I go in there for a minute and I take pictures and whatnot. But to be able to spend the night here, I spent the night here last night, and dude, dream come true. I mean, I
appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, because you know what? I mean, this is something that, I've been working super hard on for the last 6-7 months. The idea came about in October of 2020, and I've been moving on it since then. So even longer than that. I mean, physically working on the house for about 6 months, and I'm almost there, ready to swing doors open. And I'm really looking forward to receiving the feedback from the horror community. I've been very blessed to hear that meeting people at cons and getting on the vendor circuit, and the emails we're getting on the website. It's all really good feedback. People are saying things like, "We're so glad the house ended up in the hands of someone like you who wants to share it and do something unique with it." It was just too good of an opportunity to not take the risk. You can only fail if you don't try, and I feel like I had to go give this a go. I really believed in it in my heart that this had my name on it and had my calling on it, and I just wanted to flesh it out. I've enjoyed going to places like Camp Crystal Lake in New Jersey, and Amityville Horror House, and the Myers House in Southern California, and Freddy's House. All things I've done, Terminator locations, bunch of shit. To turn it into something that, as a fan, I know that other fans would enjoy. If I could tell you it makes my heart any fuller than it does, I couldn't, because it's a unique opportunity, and I feel very fortunate to be the facilitator to bring this to the world.
Well, I want to let you guys know, as one huge horror location nerd, this place doesn't disappoint. You guys are going to be so stoked. Actually, if you're at this part of this video, you've already seen what I've seen, and that's just a taste of it. To be there in person, you got to do it. Come out, support him, support this place.
Please come out, check us out. You can find us online at buffalobillshouse.com or on all the major social channels, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. We hope you guys come out and check it out. I think you're going to have a great time. You can get your tuck on, which, I'd be lying if I say I haven't done a few times down here, but
I've been down here all morning tucking it.
This guy's a tuck magician right
tuck
here.
Tuck master.
Yeah, he makes it disappear real well, let me tell you. But honored to have you here.
Hard to do.
It's good, full size. Up to the wrist, I'm told, third hand. But they called them tripod in high school. I don't know if you guys realize that. But
human kickstand.
Yeah, I like that. It works for me. I really appreciate it, Sean. Thanks for coming and checking us out.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And again, dude, I mean, you made a dream come true. I stayed in the fucking Buffalo Bill house. I mean,
that's what we do here at Buffalo Bills. We make dreams come true. Come and have a good experience for yourself,
and we keep the skin really moist.
Oh yeah, complimentary lotion included with every stay. Rad.
You still wake up sometimes, don't you? Wake up in the dark and hear the screaming of the lambs.
Excuse me, sir. I really need to speak.
What's the problem?
So here is where the pit will be. It's perfect. Can't wait to see what Chris comes up with. But it don't get much scarier than this spot.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. Put the lotion in the fucking basket! It's right, you need to put the lotion in the basket. Everybody the skin, she don't understand.
That's a YouTube show. I can't be showing the, Hope you enjoyed this incredible episode. This was so much fun. Air conditioners came on. Hope you had a good time. See you on the next adventure.
crazy Italian guy back in Oakland, which, by the way, is the same part of town that Sean Clark filmed his Horrors Holograms episode for Creepshow. He was right down there at Carnegie Mellon, a few blocks down this street. He referred to it as downtown Pittsburgh. It ain't downtown Pittsburgh, it's Oakland, which is where we are now, in front of Soldiers and Sailors Memorial, the same spot Dr. Lecter was in his cage in Silence of the Lambs. Usually it's closed off to the public, but Sean Clark used his smooth Hollywood talk to get us right up there. It was beautiful. Anyway, right in front on this lawn, in front of Soldiers and Sailors, was the graduation scene from the 2009 horror movie Sorority Row. Welcome to Horrors Holograms bonus.